Yo guys, it's Cole here, and I'm back with another one of these adventure videos, like the skateboarding one and the other like kind of vine swinging, rope swinging one. And so today we are going to be going in a creepy tunnel down there, and I haven't made it past like running 15 seconds in there because it's like insanely dark and a ton of graffiti and it's just creepy. So we're gonna be trying to go through it a little longer. All right, so that's the tunnel right there, and we got Ben, Owen, and Seamus here with us.
Check out my YouTube channel, Trap Boomer.
Trap Boomer, go subscribe. And there it is.
Like the video.
It's a fucking like hellhole in there, so we'll see how far we can get. All right, so we just found this place where this homeless guy lives, and it looks like there was floating glasses for a second.
Come on.
And a homeless guy used to live right there, so let me get a better angle of it up there. It's like actually a whole like pillow shoes. Yo!
Let's see one. Look at that. Oh, that's a good shoe.
Yo, those are nice.
Yeah. There's a bag back there. I don't really want to touch it. These are something in here.
Yo, Ben, show them to the camera.
These are exactly my shoes, just a different color. Remember?
We're about to go in, and I'm very scared. Okay, so
And why would they just
here we go.
Alright, so on this scene we just entered the tunnel. I'm right behind Seamus, and we're pretty freaked out right now. I really stopped at this point, and Seamus and Ben are in front. And like I'm kind of in the middle, Braden's in back, and Jeremy's in back. But this was overall a really creepy experience because it was just, especially at the end, because the tunnel split into two, and it was just really creepy. And I would do it again though. I will probably do it again in a couple days, and we might go upon the like past the two, and we might split up, or that will be fun and probably entertaining, but I think it will be really creepy because you don't know what's past that point. We knew what was past the point like from the beginning because Ben and Seamus went before, and it was like they said it was really creepy, and me and Owen stayed behind because we couldn't get past like 15 feet. And about the middle we ran in, and I just stood there, and so now I am operator for Rainbow Six Siege, and yeah, so we're getting pretty deep into the tunnel right now. Obviously the people in front have the flashlight, and the people in back are kind of like the protectors. They have like weapons and stuff, like knives and that shit, and right now we're kind of nearing the part where it turns and starts going up, and there's like this place where you have to crawl through, and it's this really narrow tunnel, and it's really creepy, and that's about the place we stopped. And like because that's where the tunnel split into two, and also there was a dead rat, so we kind of turned back. As you can see, a ton of graffiti, and like it's just overall very creepy. And I mean, here's the part when we start going up, and then there's a really narrow one. There's just like a huge going up, and there's just little mini tunnels everywhere. You can't see back, and yeah, it's just really creepy overall. There's one of the tunnels that goes out, like, but you would have to crawl through it. And this is the part you have to crawl through right here. We had to climb up this really tall thing that goes like to this, and then you'll see the dead rat in a second. But right now we have to crawl, so we had to crawl, so I had to put the camera on the ground for a second. And it was just, this was a really weird experience because it's just fucking weird. In a minute you'll see the dead rat because Jeremy pointed it out to me, and I just had to lay the camera on the ground there for a minute. I'm going to point at the rat in 1 second, I think, at least. Yeah, there's Braden. let's see. You can see like the tunnel how it splits into two in a minute. There's Ben, Braden, Seamus. I think I showed the right. Let's see. Oh, now I start heading back because, you know, the tunnel split into two. And we were like, I'm not doing that shit because, you know, what could be there? Nobody knows what could be there. And there's just so much graffiti. And it was just really creepy. So, it was a weird experience. And
Everyone stop.
I would definitely do it again. I would definitely suggest it because it's not that creepy. But, you know, it's kind of creepy. Like, if a tunnel splits into two, I wouldn't go past it unless you're, like, with a lot of people like I was. And right now, we're, like, almost to the turn. And you'll be able to see the ending light into the second. Oh, yeah, there were the bats. There were a lot of bats in there at the end. And they were, like, scared of us at the end. So, there's the light to get out. And the way back, we had two people facing back, walking backwards, just, you know, in case anything happened. And now we just saw the bats again, and James is pointing them out. And this was just very creepy. And after this, we did a bunch of leaf boarding like we always do at Pioneer. And that's, like, very fun, but this was a lot more exhilarating than leaf boarding. No one got hurt, luckily, and not like leaf boarding, where everyone gets hurt over, like, 5 minutes from freaking slipping because of all the skateboard wax we have to put down. And now that we're coming back, we start to see the bats again, and they're like flying right in front of our faces. And of course, there's Jeremy and Seamus, and Jeremy with the backpack. And after this day, Jeremy got in trouble with the cops and kind of is grounded for a month, and he's still not ungrounded today. And this is like 3 weeks later, so he can't be out of the house for like a month, and it's pretty annoying because we like to hang out with him a lot and do this kind of shit because, Jeremy tripped because there was a bat flying right at him. And then their bats go out. You kind of saw him for a second there. But this is the end of our journey. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you on the next adventure video.